Latenite Bubbles with Bernadette, and we have another special guest for you. Please welcome DJ Dank.
Thanks for having me on.
They just spilled champagne all over you. Welcome to the show. Would you like
nice
some
digs? Oh,
some
definitely.
bubbles?
Thank you.
I'm so glad to have you.
Yeah.
So you're such a busy guy. I can't believe you
am.
actually made it here
You
this
actually
evening.
called me on one of my nights off.
Yay. So what are you normally doing in the underground scene in San Francisco?
I'm either booking talent, or I'm going to see talent, or I am running a show or trying to promote a show.
And so you have a few shows in San
I
Francisco.
have 3 right now, yeah.
So what are they?
Well, I have a monthly Final Fridays at Truck, which is called Bloke, which specializes in British music. And then we have a drag show at Truck as well that goes on the second and fourth Thursdays of the month. And that's Show Off. I do that with Pristine Condition. You were there last night for the show. We did Bro Off, which was Guy Night.
Super funny.
Brah.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm just starting a new show at the Parkside called Hoedown, which is going to be a live queer music night.
Nice.
So, but yeah, because for so many, I've been doing drag shows for about 3 years now, and one of the things I saw that was needed was a live venue for actual live music, because a lot of time the live acts could not really just perform up to what they should be able to do. So
I know I was having a hard time doing
you
some of the
brought your own
things there.
gear in and
it was
moved
like,
it all in, but they should.
How
have to
can we
do
be
that.
heard?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm really excited about that new show. It's going to be really exciting.
Yeah.
Hoedown, and your first show is coming up in June.
June 1st with Jer Bear Jones, Minnie Pearl Necklace, Vane Hain, and MC Crumb Snatcher.
Yay, that's going to be awesome.
It's a theme park show,
Hoedown.
Exactly. Hoedown indeed.
Hoedown, bro down.
Bro down.
So last night, just for example, we had a great time at the show, and it was a really fun theme, and you had all different kinds of performers.
Yes.
And I was really interested. You had one performer in particular who was Mr. Gay in the pageant of something like that. It was actually a biological woman.
Kit Tapita.
Okay.
Drag king.
And so talk about
was
some
the
of
first-
the diversity
that
that
was
you
her
have.
first time to come perform. I knew Dean Disaster and asked Dean, do you know any drag kings? I'm doing bro night, so what better to have some drag kings. So that's one of those that came through, and she was fantastic. Even did that Big Balls number by AC/DC with Big Balls. It was a great moment.
Hilarious.
But yeah, that's one of the great things is inviting all these talented people. And I mean, you really can't control who shows up or who doesn't or who does what song or whatever. But I think if you bring together a certain spirit of people who are all, I mean, I'm a freak, I'm a weirdo, I've been a big nerd. I'm from Texas, so
You're a creep. You're a weirdo.
Exactly, and so I just bring it all and filter that all through to my show, and I just want everybody to know that they can be whoever they want to be, and there's no judgment, and that we'll celebrate it.
Right,
Because
awesome.
we're all weirdos in wonderful ways.
And it's been really great because I've met so many different types of people. You have comics, you have drag queens, you have drag
Burlesque
kings,
performers.
you have straight dudes wielding guitars, you have...
If I could find more jugglers or
knows?
magicians, they would be there too. That
Last
was my
night
dream.
I couldn't tell who was who and what was what. It was just one of those...
The blurring of the gender, that's one of my favorite things. So.
Yeah, so it was really fun.
That's what I like so much about Pristine Condition, the host, is that she is not only does she work at Mr. S. Leather, but she's part of the leather community, and then her ideas are fit into drag and how she brings a really nice gender fuck concept, which I love.
Yeah, and
tweaking that.
One of the fun things about the shows that you do is that you always have these interesting characters. So we met through Toolbox, and
Which was full of interesting characters.
amazing. Alexis Von Fierce was the host, and he invited me from another show, and then I met you guys and was loving being there and wielding my acoustic guitar and having the whole bar sing with me.
It was magical, and then that street magician musician came off the street with his saxophone and started playing.
It was incredible.
That was really incredible.
The whole vibe was incredible.
It's on my YouTube.
And so you've been working with, you're the resident DJ.
I DJ my own shows, that way I don't have to pay me.
Right, and then you invite a host.
Well, yeah, or it's more of a collaborator. I mean, you can't just do one. I'm not. I want whoever's doing it with me to have as much of a say as I have. I want it to be balanced because I think just my perspective is good, but you bring in two, and you bring even more ideas to the mix. And I never want to turn any good idea down just because I didn't have it.
And we know that San Francisco is teeming with talent,
Oh
so
my
there's
gosh,
never a
it's
shortage
awesome.
of people to come out and do things. What about the audience? Is it hard to have people come out to see your
audience
show?
is a fickle thing, but you just have to learn how to harness that energy and get people interested and slam it into their heads as many times as possible, so that way they'll actually remember it. And it works. I mean, but then again, some things are going to work, some things aren't. But you never really, it's always going to be the way I feel about it. It's always an artistic success because of what we put together, and the people who are there have an amazing time. And what you want to do is create that feeling, because then they'll go out and they will tell their friends the next day, "Oh my God, I saw this show where so-and-so happened," and then that will make them want to go, well, then I want to go to this show too.
So what are some of the most memorable, crazy skits that you've seen, or costumes? Like, what are people doing?
Well, two come to mind. Vane Hain dressed as the Pooh with the toilet plunger on the head and the roll of toilet paper hanging off the top. That was pretty amazing.
Where's the video?
Didn't have the camera rolling that night. No. See, the thing is now everybody wants to see that video, but at the time, I could not hand that camera off to save me to find anybody that wouldn't just go, sure, and put the camera on for about a minute and then put it down to get another drink or talk to somebody or something. So, but then again, that's the whole thing about being there for a live performance. It is an art that happens of the moment, and it's great whenever we can capture any of that on video. But instead, at least when you're there at that moment, you experience that performance magic.
And what are you anticipating for Hoedown in terms of people who are going to come? What are they going to do? What's the format?
Well, pretty much with Hoedown is at the Parkside, which is an old 50s roadhouse, and it has a big back open area. So you're going to enter through that area, and I have Robbie Channon, who's an artist who used to live here for a while, and he's going to be in town. He's going to do an art exhibit that's going to go all the way around that, so that will take you in. The kitchen will be going, and then DJ Dingbat's going to be playing kooky music all night, and then at 10 o'clock we're going to start the show, and then you're going to have 4 amazing acts. I told Vane Hain that he could have 15 to 20 minutes to do anything he wanted. So,
and is there an MC?
I think I'm going to host it. I'm not sure
yet.
Okay,
cool.
It's my show.
Fun.
I think I want to host it.
Finally.
I know.
From behind the computer to the microphone.
I worked really hard on this. So, yeah,
awesome.
I think that unless I get like some kind of performance anxiety or something about being in front of all those hundreds and hundreds of people.
I mean, you're San Francisco famous. You're underground famous.
That's right.
DJ Dank.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, I've been working a long time, so I'm happy to be able to have all these opportunities.
Well, here's a little cheers.
Well, thank you.
Yay.